Welcome to Chapter 11, Lesson 9, Solve Measurement Problems. This is word problems with measurement. We'll probably need the skill of converting. I'm just guessing. Okay. The blue trail at the park is 3/4 mile long. The red trail is 1 1/4 miles long. Stella wants to hike both trails. How many feet will she hike in all? Okay, so there's a lot going on in this problem. First, I know that the blue trail is 3/4 and the red trail is 1 1/4. I see that we're going to have to convert from miles to feet. Okay, miles to feet. Okay, so these are all things I'm looking for in this problem. And it says both. She wants to hike both. And it says how many feet in all. So these tell me that it's an addition problem. So I need to add 1 1/4 plus 3 3/4. And then at some point I'm going to need to convert from miles to feet. So there's 2 steps here. Okay, so we have to go back to our fraction brains. Okay, 1. How do we turn a whole number into a fraction? Well, we look at the parts. Okay, so this is 4th. So if there's a whole, that means there's a whole 4 out of 4 covered. There's 4 out of 4 covered. So 4 out of 4. And then, of course, our 1/4, because we had an extra 1/4. And then this one's 3/4. So 4 4/4, 4/4, 1/4, and 3/4. And when we add fractions, we look to see if the denominators are the same. And they are, so we're good. Leave the denominator the same and add the top. So 4 plus 1 is 5. And 5 plus 3 is 8. So now we have 8/4. And then we're just going to turn that back into a whole number. Okay, so 8 divided by 4 equals 2. This fraction bar is like a division sign. So together we have 2, what? Well, this was miles. So we have 2 miles. They used a line chart to do it. They started at 0, so they went up 3/4, and they continued to 8/4. You could do it that way. That'd be fine. Okay, so we know Stella's going to hike 2 miles. Now we need to know how many miles are in a feet. We need that conversion number. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. So we multiply 2 miles by 5,280 to find the total number. Times 2. 2 times 0. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. 2 times 2 times 5 is 10. So, Stella will hike 10,560 feet in all. This is why in math, I've always told you, make sure you put the unit at the end. You know, what is it? It should be feet. It's because when you get to this measurement stage, it's really important. We need to know because there's 2 measurements. Let's flip it over. Oh my gosh, I love this raccoon. I love raccoons. Dominic weighed an apple. Okay, apple. You can draw that. And a watermelon. So here's my melon. I like to draw and model it out. The apple weighed 5 ounces. The watermelon weighed 20 pounds. Okay, so right away I see I have ounces and pounds, so I'm going to need to convert. How many more ounces did the watermelon weigh than the apple? How many more? How many more means subtract. Subtract. So I'm going to need to know watermelon minus apple to get my answer. Well, I can't very well change ounces to pounds because then it'd be 5 out of 16 and that'd be really difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the big one, pounds, into ounces. Okay, well, I know that there are 16 ounces in a pound. I have to have the conversion number. So 1 pound, 16 ounces. So I have 20 pounds, so I need to multiply 20 times 16. 6 times 0, 0. 6 times 2 is 12. Second row, add 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 2 is 2. Add it, 320. Do not stop. That's not the answer. The watermelon is 320. So I'm going to cross out my 20 pounds and change it to 320. Now we have the same, ounces to ounces. We can subtract. So 320 ounces minus 5 ounces. Okay, we can do it because they have the same unit. All right, 320 minus 5. (315 ounces). So the watermelon weighed 315 ounces. Make sure you're following the whole problem. Don't stop early. Okay, I'm feeling inspired by the cute little raccoon at the other side of the page. So I'm going to try to draw a raccoon. But I'm feeling, a bit nervous about my raccoon drawing capabilities. They have that mask, they call it. They're such cute animals. I don't know if you've ever seen a raccoon, but we used to get them tons, lots everywhere. They'll be everywhere. If you leave any trash out at night, they will be coming into your trash can and stealing all of your garbage and making a general mess of things. But they're super cute. Okay, I'll see you in class.